It has been exactly 41 days now since the partial government shutdown began. Members of the United States Coast Guard, FEMA, and the TSA are not getting paid right now. Now, we've spoken with some local TSA workers who are trying to find a way to pay their bills until an agreement can be reached. We're joined this morning by Linda Schacht. She has worked for members of the United States Senate as well as for the Jimmy Carter administration. Linda, thank you so much for taking the time to join us yet again. We always appreciate your time. Does the war in Iran have any impact on how lawmakers are negotiating this?
I don't think that it has a major impact on how they're negotiating, and I'll tell you why. The American people overwhelmingly support what the Democrats are asking for, which is to rein ICE enforcement in. They're still holding at about 60% who think that withholding funding from ICE is the right thing to do. The problem is that the Democrats are not necessarily negotiating with Republicans. It's the Trump White House that is going to decide whether or not we get a deal to continue DHS funding. And as you point out, we are at that point where people are going to start missing paychecks, and we will begin to see more impact, I think.
Linda, we've already seen some long lines. You were just talking about impact. Long lines, not here in Nashville, but places like Houston and New Orleans have come to a crawl because some TSA workers have just stopped showing up. How bad is it going to get before lawmakers will start feeling the pressure?
Well, I don't know that you're going to immediately see those long lines that you saw in Houston and in Louisiana that were really kind of an aberration. And at the busiest airport, Atlanta, things are almost back to normal in terms of lines. But again, if you start missing a paycheck, then you may start calling in because you've got to start driving an Uber or doing other things to put food on the table.
So it'll be interesting to watch here, Linda. Very quickly as we wrap up, is there any end in sight? Can you see? I know you've been involved in these kind of things before. Is there anything that could happen in the next couple of days that could push this either way?
Well, I do think, as you mentioned, the war in Iran is now front and center also with Americans, and it may be that there will be some change in the way Americans view this and that they will want DHS funded. I hope there are some conversations going on behind the scenes to break the impasse and get DHS funded again.
All right, we'll see what happens. Linda Schacht, member of the Jimmy Carter White House, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.